The NFL Divisional Round is not about hype, popularity, or regular season reputation. It is about execution under pressure. Every team still alive has earned its place, but history proves that talent alone does not win at this stage. One mistake, one mismatch, or one missed opportunity can end a season that took months to build. As the league moves closer to the Super Bowl, the margin for error becomes razor thin. Coaches shorten their playbooks. Players push through injuries. Stars are expected to perform like stars, and role players suddenly become heroes. This round is where football becomes brutally honest. Across every matchup, there is always one defining factor, one key element that quietly shapes the outcome. It may not dominate headlines, but it decides who advances and who walks away with regret. This divisional round is no different. The vertical passing game, why playing safe can be dangerous. In playoff football, defenses expect caution. They anticipate conservative play calling, short passes, and an emphasis on ball control. That assumption can become a weakness. The teams that succeed in the divisional round are often the ones willing to challenge defenses deep down the field. Quarterbacks with the confidence and arm strength to stretch the field force defenses to defend every blade of grass. Even one successful deep completion can completely change a game's rhythm. Safeties back off. Corners hesitate. Linebackers stop cheating toward the run. This is why young quarterbacks with strong arms, players in the mold of Drake May, represent such a dangerous playoff variable. They are unafraid of the moment. They are willing to test coverage. And when a deep shot connects, it doesn't just add points, it adds doubt to the defense. In the divisional round, playing not to lose is often worse than playing to win. Physical football still wins in January. While speed and creativity dominate the modern NFL, January football has a different personality. Cold weather, playoff pressure, and fatigue bring the game back to its roots. This is where physical teams gain an edge. Some rosters are simply built bigger, stronger, and heavier than others. This is not accidental, it is strategic. Teams like the Chicago Bears have leaned into size as a weapon, especially in the trenches. Big offensive linemen wear down pass rushers. Massive defensive fronts clog running lanes. Tight ends who block like linemen turn short gains into first downs. Over 4 quarters, size becomes exhausting to play against. In playoff football, style points don't matter. Moving the chains does. Controlling the line of scrimmage shortens the game, limits opponent possessions, and forces mistakes late. The biggest advantage isn't always speed. Sometimes, it's simply being stronger for longer. Turnovers, the silent season killer. No factor ends playoff dreams faster than turnovers. In the divisional round, every possession carries weight. Teams may only get 8 or 9 meaningful drives. Giving one away, especially in your own territory, can flip momentum instantly. What makes turnovers so deadly in this round is that opponents are good enough to capitalize. Missed opportunities rarely go unpunished. Quarterbacks must balance aggression with discipline. Running backs must protect the ball in traffic. Defenses must attack the football, not just the ball carrier. Often, the team that wins the turnover battle doesn't just win the game, they control it from start to finish. Coaching adjustments, the chess match within the game. By the time the divisional round arrives, there are no secrets. Every tendency is on film. Every weakness has been studied. This is where coaching matters most. The best staffs make adjustments before halftime, and sometimes after just one series. They identify mismatches early and attack them relentlessly. They know when to abandon the plan and when to stay patient. Poor coaching decisions don't always look dramatic. They show up as a failed third down call, a predictable red zone sequence, a delayed timeout, a refusal to adjust to pressure. At this level, those small decisions decide seasons. Home field advantage. More than crowd noise. Home field advantage in the divisional round is real, but not for the reasons many believe. Yes, crowd noise matters. Yes, weather matters. But the true advantage is comfort. Home teams sleep in their own beds. Stick to routine. Control sideline communication. Avoid travel fatigue. That stability shows up late in games. Visiting teams often start strong, then fade as the fourth quarter pressure builds. Still, home field advantage only matters if the home team plays with confidence. Nervous crowds can turn quiet quickly. Red zone efficiency. Field goals aren't enough. In the regular season, field goals keep you competitive. In the divisional round, they often cost you the game. Defenses tighten inside the 20-yard line. Windows shrink. Mistakes multiply. Teams that settle for 3 points while opponents score touchdowns slowly fall behind, even if the scoreboard stays close. The teams that advance are the ones that finish drives. That means creative play calling, trust in quarterback decision-making, physical execution near the goal line. One failed red zone possession can be the difference between advancing and watching the rest of the playoffs from home. Mental toughness, the final separator. By this point in the season, everyone is injured. Everyone is tired. Everyone wants it. What separates winners from losers in the divisional round is mental toughness. It's the ability to respond after a bad series, stay disciplined after a bad call, execute under pressure, ignore the moment and trust preparation. Teams that panic lose. Teams that stay composed survive. Final thought. The NFL divisional round is where reputations are earned and seasons are remembered. It is not always the most talented team that wins, but the most complete one. Deep shots that stretch defenses. Physical dominance in the trenches. Smart coaching. Ball security. Mental strength. One factor will rise above the rest in every game. And when the final whistle blows, those details, not the hype, will decide who moves one step closer to the Super Bowl.